Hi, Loz. I logically understand everyone's been pushed out, no free will, but I'm having trouble really getting it when it comes to someone being in a way that is not favorable. I don't react when triggered outwardly. If you're not reacting when getting triggered outwardly, you're reacting mentally but not outwardly. Great. But you've got to understand that the thing that they're doing that's triggering you, you are seeing them in a certain light and they're doing that to you. And you're then getting triggered. So unfortunately, you've got to backtrack a little bit. Why am I getting triggered by him doing this? Okay, well, probably because I haven't fixed my triggers from childhood, but is it also because I see them in a certain way? So if you've got an assumption that they are being in a way that's not favorable, you are thinking of them in a way that's not favorable. That's why you said that. Oh, they don't like me to call them. They don't call me very much. They're non communicative. They're not very committal. They don't want to be boyfriend, girlfriend. They just want fuck buddies. That's your assumption. That's you pushed out. They ignore me. They're your thoughts pushed out. And then when that thought that you've had about them manifests in the way they turn up unfavorably, and then you get triggered by it, well, you've got to understand that you caused that. You are the only cause. You started it. You started the thought about them. You read into something they were doing. You thought they were a certain way, and they continue to show up that way until you change your mind about them, right? It can be small thoughts you have about someone like, they don't want me, they just want to be casual. And the next minute they say something like that. And you're like, oh my God. And you get triggered, but you got to think, did I think that? Anything like that, anything akin to that. Doesn't have to be those exact words, right? Write down all the unfavorable aspects of this person and then think, do I think this about them? Do I think this is true about them? If you think it's true about them, you've got to throw all that unfavorable truth that you think is true away. It's not true. It's what you think is true. Guys, there's no truth out here. It's only fiction. It only came from your mind first. Whatever you think about them, you sticky noted them with. Issues. Fuck boy. Right? You're sticky noting them with your unfavorable thoughts and then they'll show up that way. Don't blame them. Write down everything you think about him that's unfavorable. It'll show you what you've been thinking about them. Then you've got to change every single one of those things. It's great you're not reacting, but don't just keep them there in the entity of unfavorability. Change them and don't react. Don't just keep them there the same and don't react. Well, how are you doing anything to change the situation that you're trying not to react to? You've got to change the thing you're reacting to in your mind.